Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And yeah, yesterday, if you guys are subscribed to the channel, you know that I hit legend with a new Love Cup team, and I made a guide about what was the team, but I didn't have enough battles to explain like how to play some specific matchup. So I hit a new season high with this team, and we get the Pika Libre. So if you are interested to know like the IVs, or did we get the shiny or no, or how to play these matchups, make sure to watch this video. This is the video for it. So we play Slowbro with medicham and Lickitung in the back. So this is a bad lead technically, and I am ABA weak to Scrafty. As I said it before, usually like teams in day one are very strong against Scrafty, and then Scrafty become much stronger later in the season. Opponent swapped from a good matchup into a horrible matchup, because all I need is just to flip this and align the Medi against the Scrafty. What am I doing here? I think I should be shielding here. Why? Because I need to flip this. I need to have my Medi against the Scrafty. Timing here doesn't matter that much. Why? Because if I do one more, they will be able to throw before me, which is kind of bad. I would rather throw before them. Do I need to shield here? I think I should be shielding, but I can just let it go as well and farm down with the Lickitung. So I hope that they don't get to a move, but seems that they will be because they just got to it. And okay, let's see. They bring the Scrafty here. We have 2 moves, so I need 3 moves to kill the Scrafty here. And so far they revealed Scrafty and Alola, which mean it could be a Galarian Slowbro in the back. Why I'm not swapping yet, I don't know. I should be swapping at this point, and I was counting, so I knew it's Power Up Punch, so that's why I didn't swap, and that's why I didn't shield. Now we swap, and it's Galarian Slowbro. So here's the thing, I'm up a shield. I don't win the same shield scenarios, but I win up a shield. How? You throw Power Up Punch, then Psychic, and the Psychic should do enough damage to KO because it's neutral, and you will boost it on the attack because of the Power Up Punch. Moving to the next battle, Slowbro into Crustle. I think I win the one, but I decided to swap out because usually teams with Crustle have an anti-Medi Licky in the back. I don't know why they didn't swap, but yeah, Licky against Crustle, you throw Power Up Punch, then you throw Body Slam after. And you need to throw the Body Slam because this is an X-Scissor. They don't get to 2 Rock Slides. Because if you don't do, they will farm you down. And this should do enough damage to KO. And it did KO. And they have Electrode. So now we have the Medi for that. Here's the thing. They went to 5, which means this could be a Hyper Beam. And you need to shield the Hyper Beam to win. They swapped into their Slowbro. Now their Slowbro is not healthy. My Slowbro is healthy, which means I can Confusion down. I don't need to shield this. But I could shield this as well. But I'm not going to shield because I want my Medi. I want to save the shield for the Medi against the Electrode matchup. So, Confusion down. I think he's going to commit. No, this is actually perfect for me because now I can do 1 counter before he... I can benefit from doing 1 counter, and at this point, I win straight Power Up Punch. So we don't need to risk anything, and we shield the first move because it could be a Hyper Beam. So we shield the first move, and then we win the game. And it ended up being a Hyper Beam, so that was a good call. They still have the 1 HP Pokemon in the back, so we throw the Power Up Punch, or we could just do 1 counter to finish the game. How are you guys doing in the Love Cup? And if you have a team that you want me to showcase, feel free to type in the comment section below. Because right now, I feel like I made the team that I wanted to make, and we popularized it. Lots of people, I actually got like lots of nice DMs from lots of trainers who hit Legend 10 today with this team. I'm actually happy. Like, nothing makes me more happy than seeing other people also having success with my teams. Okay, I was like, here's the thing. I hate Ariados the much in this cup, so I usually don't paid actor. Like, if someone's close to Legend and they have Ariados, I don't paid actor them. I don't mind paid actoring. I'm not against it. But as long as they don't have 2 Pokemons, Ariados or or Bastion. If you have those 2 Pokemons and you were at 29.99 and you need 1 win to hit Legend, I'm not going to give it to you if you have those 2 Pokemons. Other than that, I don't mind paid actoring anyone who's close to Legend. So that's why. This matchup, as I said before, you need to Power Up Punch first and then you go straight Psychic. But since I wasn't healthy enough, I didn't. But I think I should still go for first power-up punch, then straight psychic. But at this point, do I care? I don't care that much. I can just go slow, bro. And my move doesn't KO. And here's the thing. Mango, my teammates always say, if your move is not lethal, don't throw it. And my move is not lethal. See? I could have done one more. And now it's lethal, and we threw the move. So, Wigglytuff. It's a neutral matchup here, but they can just literally 2-shield through this. Now, I see lots of people in this matchup go straight power-up punch. That's bad. If they have the rank 1 best buddy Lickitung, they win the 0 if you go straight power-up punch. So the best play is you throw psychic, you shield once, you farm all the way down. This is the best play you could do it. Stop doing power-up punch because you don't win with the power-up punch. But with this play, you leave the matchup with enough energy to throw a psychic on the next Pokemon, while the other play, you don't leave them, like, you have to go down a shield, and you don't get enough energy to throw on the next Pokemon. So you see that? I flipped swap, and I was able to throw a psychic on the Charmer. So, what do we learn? Never throw power-up punch against Licky. If you are planning to shield, then throw psychic, then farm all the way down. They threw the play rough. That was good. And now I'm just hoping that I get to this move. And my Slowbro is very decent IV. It's like 0, 15, 12. I think it's like top 5 IV. And if I had anything that's not that IV, I would have lost that game. Not gonna lie. It was nice to live with that 1 HP. Okay. They threw a Rock Tomb. And we committed to the power-up punch. Power-up punch. I've been saying power-up punch on the power whip like the last 2 days for some reason. Alola Malola, we win this matchup. You don't need to do anything fancy. The good timing here, you throw on either after 2 or 5. So if it's in the lead, you insta-throw, and it's always good timing. If you have to time it, like a good timing is 2 fast moves, 2 confusions, or 5 confusion. Look at that, confusion doing nothing. At this point, I can just farm down, and I think I should have sniped. Like, sniping with the Lickitung would have been, like, ideal. Because, like, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna go... they bring Charizard. We throw this move. They shield. Charizard is just so busted in this cup. Charizard is just so broken. They swapped into a Psycho Cut Medi. Bro, Psycho Cut Medi is bad. Don't do it, okay? Why? Because 2 Psychics plus the Psycho Cut damage in between doesn't KO. But 2 Psychics with the counter in between does enough damage to KO. Look at that's the reason why we encountered in this cup. See? They don't live. But when I'm throwing the Psychic here, it's gonna KO. They shielded, which is like look at this. Now I can shield this because this is a dynamic punch. And its Psycho Cuts is not gonna add up. Why? Why? Why do you think? Because it's a bad fast move. It's a energy generation fast move. Someone's asking, only get a Shadow Slowbro. Is there much difference between the normal one with the normal one? No, both are great and both are decent enough. So if you don't have a Kanto Slowbro, you can run Shadow Kanto Slowbro. If you don't have both, you can run a Hundo level 51 Slowpoke. If you don't have a Slowpoke, you can run a Hundo Shadow Slowpoke, okay? Now, don't ask me if you don't have neither. Okay, that's a nice 5-0. See, the team is busted. And we got the Pika Libre. It's not below 500, but I already have one that's below 500, and we didn't get the shiny, but I already have a shiny. This is a Core Breaker. I insta-throw this move because I want to maintain getting to the 2 moves as soon as possible in case they decided to overfarm. I could swear every time people swap in late a Medi against Licky, they have the dynamic punch. Okay, look at that. See, I don't shield. See, my opponent going straight pop. I do 1 lick, then throw to throw in good timing. And see, they have to shield. So that's why I said, no, throw Psychic, then farm down. Why? Because the move, now I can just shield this one. If I went Medi, I would have also had some nice energy. And now we can just swap. They have Alola Malola. How do we play this? You throw a power-up punch, and then you go straight Psychic. But yeah, usually you want to power-up punch as soon as possible. I can comfortably shield, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bait. Yeah, now I'm baiting with power-up punch. They didn't shield. Now we just farm down. And here's the thing about this matchup now. What's the thing about this matchup? I think the thing that we lose this matchup, maybe. Why did I swap? Doesn't matter. I lose regardless. This person's going to be energy ball and he's going to throw back-to-back wild charges. So, Hisuian Electrode is stuff for the team. I'm not going to say anything else. But yeah, Hisuian Electrode is stuff if they get energy lead on it. Slowbro into Seeking. Seeking is kind of annoying, and I'm actually thinking of making one, but it has to be triple legacy. You need Poison Jab, you need Drill Run, you need Ice Wind. There is no other option when you run that thing. It's probably like the most useless, expensive Pokemon in the game. But it has a decent use in this cup, and I think it's kind of dark orange. I don't know why it's allowed to be used in Love Cup. So they shielded, that's good enough for me. And I throw in CMP because I forget it's 665. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna throw in 5. I don't do any bubbles here, so I can get like at least 1 or 2 counters. Okay, we get 2 counters. That's good enough. Now what do we do here? We just go straight Psychic. We don't need to bait. Why? They have 1 down a shield. Now here's the thing, I need to shield the Psychic. And we shielded the Psychic, that was great. Now we go straight Psychic. I don't think this is a Psychic because I'm supposed to be ahead. So it was Ice Punch. And they have Laurentiis. The problem with Laurentiis is that it's so freaking spammy. And it has Superpower and Leaf Blade, so technically it beats a Slowbro and Lickitung. So this thing is actually interesting. I might test it out soon in one of, if I have the chance to. So we shielded the Leaf Blade, that was bad. But here's the thing, they are double debuffed. If they Leaf Blade here, if they Superpower, I win. If they Leaf Blade, they win because that means they will die to 2 counters, right? Adradegen, I usually do 3 confusions and then go Lickitung. Why 3 confusions? In case they throw an alignment. But people at high MMR, they don't do it. So I still think you need to do 3 confusions, then swap to Lickitung. We baited out the Medi. Why? I mean, I don't care about baiting out the Medi, but I do care about killing the Medi with my Slowbro because now I get like some advantage. Look at this. We live the Power Up Punch. And then we do 1 lick and then throw. And see, we win the 0. Unless you're playing this to lose the 0, that's a different plan. Now, here's the thing. They have Ariados, so what do? We just double shield, confusion down. Until what, Yasser? We just confusion down, because I freaking hate this Pokemon. They throw in horrible timing. I take that. That's like good for me. Now they didn't throw because they lose CMP, right? So we get to throw the move. And now all I need is just to throw a Power Up Punch at this point, I think. I was counting and they needed 3, but I needed 2 to get this Power Up Punch, and it should KO the Ariados. And now they have the Dread, which does nothing. The Dread is so freaking frail. It doesn't have any bulk, dude. I know, like, Tactical likes this Pokemon, but to be honest, Lickitung does everything better. Like, now we're playing Caliping, and I was expecting Bastidon, but the thing is, you cannot use Bastidon in this cup, so you can use Macargo, which is the Bastidon of this cup. I mean, you're supposed to throw the Water Pulse, but hey, he's gonna shield, right? So he's throwing Rock Tomb. That's kind of bad. I would rather if he has a Stone Edge, because Rock Tomb is a bad move to shield, because it doesn't do that much damage, but it debuffs. I swapped to Lickitung. He brought an interesting Pokemon, Sylveon, with a quick attack. I knew that was a Moonblast, but I don't need to shield it. This is a Psyshock. It doesn't KO, so I would rather if it did, to be honest. And there comes the Ariados. And I aggressively swapped at this point. I mean, he's gonna lunge and dip at this point, or cross poison and dip. I need to get to this move, which we ended up getting. And I think he makes a mistake here. I should be going Licky Tongue here. And that was a mistake. I should be going Licky Tongue because I can farm it down if he decided to farm down. And he didn't overheat. So I take that mistake. Because if he overheat, I will be like almost in lunge. Oh, I don't think I will be even in lunge. I think I still win regardless. So yeah, GG Caliping. And moving into the next battle, Melodic. It has an interesting fast move. It has Dragon Tail, but Slow Blow does everything better, honestly. Okay, they swapped in Charizard. I don't shield, but Charizard hits like truck, dude. Look at that. I'm supposed to be the counter. So we landed the move. They no shielded, and we swapped. I'm gonna shield the Blast Burn. It ended up being a bait. Who baits in this matchup? Like, what if I no shield? And he threw the other one, and it wasn't even. He didn't even build up for the Blast Burn. I successfully landed this move, and I need to throw this one, another one ASAP. So here's the thing. As a Licky against Ariados, for the first move, you throw it regardless of the timing, because you need to throw like it's gonna do the most damage, and you need to throw it before they debuff you. So they ended up having Waterfall here. And we get some nice confusion damage, so they don't have that much health at this point. And all I know now, I can just shield. And we ended up shielding the Hyper Beam, so this is a GG at this point. Because if they don't shield the Power Punch, I can KO them soon. 1, 2, 3, they die with the move. Now they bring the Ariados, and I told you, I don't like Ariados, I don't respect Ariados, so we go straight Power Punch against this Pokemon. Yeah, no respect, sorry. We like this Pokemon. I don't like it. I am a big fan of Medicham. And yeah, that was a good game. And this is, the last set was a 5-0. This set is a 4-1. So yeah, and we hit a new season high at 3158. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. Hope I explained the matchups for you as the way you want. And if you like the video, please make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, because 75% of the viewers are not subs. So please don't be one of them. Because hey, if you want this, if you like this channel, if you want this content to grow, we need to get this content to reach more viewers, so we can have like more consistent uploads. And yeah, this is the end of the video. See you in the next one. Peace.